Welcome to Base is fired up. They've been getting ready for this game since early this morning. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Mountaineers offense will get the first swing today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the Mountaineers will send their punt team onto the field. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. So Clemson's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Mountaineers have first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him looking for an open man. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the completion made. It goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Mountaineers churn out another first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Mountaineers with 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Phillips. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Set up now at the 2-yard line, and they score here on a 3rd down play. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the adjustments to get a stop. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a big play downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Throws a bullet to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He slings this one deep down the left side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm
looking to throw it deep. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the Mountaineers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fights off a defender. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. We'll give it to the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well. Especially
a sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the right different combinations and ways to attack.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity. Creases it all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The Mountaineers will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Still going. It's a foot race. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this...
And the sophomore making an impact play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Look out, he's going to throw the ball. Deep shot caught right at the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
And they've got him.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower.
And he makes it into the end zone. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Clemson offense had field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. When you pull the ball and you've got open example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Now it's second down here. Flex the ground game here. And the runner brought down after